Bruh. I think you're ready for this jelly. I think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Halloween makeup tutorial. So let's get started. First of all, we need to move our hair away from our face. We do not want any of our hair touching the makeup whilst we're doing this. Next, I'm applying Vaseline all over my eyebrows. We're going to be using liquid latex later on, so this is going to prevent the liquid latex from pulling your hair out, okay? Because that is going to be painful, and we like our eyebrows. We want to keep them, don't we? To create a hollow eye look, I'm taking black green paint, which you can grab from any supermarket or high street store during Halloween, and I'm applying that all over my eye. Applying 2 coats will make sure that the eye looks extremely dark, and you can set this with a black eyeshadow if need be. Now for the special effects part. We are going to be taking tissue, you can use cotton wool as well, and we are going to be ripping this up into small pieces. Pour the liquid latex into an old bowl. You can then submerge the pieces of tissue into the liquid latex and then place that on your face. This won't always go to plan. As you can see here, I placed a piece of tissue on my face that was far too big and it didn't end up sticking. So I had to remove it and start again. That's fine, mistakes will happen and it's okay. Don't panic. Instead, I applied a layer of liquid latex to my face and applied a smaller amount of tissue that had been submerged in liquid latex on top of the latex that was already on my face. You need to do this whilst the latex is still wet on your face so that you can start moving it and moulding it to the latex. If it gets a bit dry or tacky, it's going to become quite hard to start manoeuvring it around. You can apply liquid latex with your fingers, an old makeup brush or a palette knife. It's up to you. I use my fingers, though this can get very messy very quickly. So if you're not feeling very confident with using liquid latex, I would highly recommend that you use a makeup brush. So the process goes, add a layer of liquid latex to your face, then take a piece of tissue that's submerged in liquid latex and add that on top of the latex already on your face. And repeat, over and over and over again. Once you're happy with the shape that you've created, you can now start adding more details. Here I'm adding indentations and grooves to give the illusion that either my eye has been cut out or ripped out or that the skin has been torn. I know it's a bit gross, but come on, it's Halloween. Now it's time to dry the sucker. You can leave this to air dry, it will take a while because you've added so many layers, but a hairdryer can come in very useful at this time. Cue the slow-mo. Wow, that got weird really quickly. Anyway, next step. Apply translucent powder to take the sheen off the liquid latex. I also decided at this point that I was only going to do one eye. Don't judge me too hard. Now it's time to start applying the makeup. Apply foundation all over your face and make sure that you cover every single last bit of the liquid latex and fill in all of those little nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies. Ugh. We now need to add colour. By using different colours and shading in the correct areas, we're going to help trick the mind into thinking that the eye socket is completely open. First of all, I'm going to use a light red. I'm covering all the grooves and all the wound in this colour. I'm next going in with a deeper shade of red, but I'm only going to use that as close to the black as I possibly can. This is going to create depth and more shade. Next, I'm going to add brown to help create shadows. My prosthetic may not be the same as yours, so I'm just going to add this in any place where there's an overhanging lip or there's overhanging latex. You'll need to look at your prosthetic to make sure that you're adding it in the correct places. Finally, I'm going to add some black. This is just going to create even more indentation and more depth, so I'm only going to add this to a few places. Now I'm adding bruising. So on the same brush, I've added blue, black and brown eyeshadows, and I'm just going all the way around the prosthetic to add more detail. Taking a grey eyeshadow, I then scrunch my face up. I'm going to apply this all over my face to accentuate all my lines and wrinkles. I'm going to also apply this underneath my other eye so that I look a little bit ill. On very dry lips, I'm then applying a black eyeshadow just to the inside of my lips. I'm trying to create cracked, disgusting looking, infested, diseased lips. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. Look how gorgeous I look. Oh, autofocus. It's time for the gore. Yes, it's time to add that blood. So I'm going to be adding the blood to all the indentations and all the cuts on my eye. I'm going to lightly build this up, so I'm not just going to pour the blood on, I'm going to just lightly apply it, and then bit by bit, after applying it, it's going to drip naturally down my face, and it's going to create this really gory but kind of like sinister-y kind of thing. I love my description, it's really, really good, isn't it? Woo. And finally, it's time to backcomb the crap out of your hair. Because let's face it, if you've had your eye gouged out, there is no way that you've got nice, sleek hair. So here it is. This is the final look. It's a little bit weird, a little bit crazy, but definitely a lot of fun to do. I've never done a video like this before, so I'd really appreciate your feedback. Feel free to leave a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye!